Ho ho! Merry Trendmas, and welcome to a belated day 5 of vlogmas. Now chat, let me explain. But first, quickly, just letting you know, I'm making myself a dirty chai. I've never had one before. I put some white chocolate in it, and I'll let you know now, it was good. But to my explanation, I ended up seeing the FNAF movie, which was planned, by the way. We were actually supposed to see it Thursday, but John couldn't come. So we have to see it with the regular people on opening night, which was fine. But then it sold out because Evelyn didn't buy the tickets early enough. So we thought we weren't going today. Well, Friday. And so around 8 o'clock, Devlin hits up the group chat and is like, they added extra times, and we ended up going to a 9:50 showing. However, I had a test due that night, which is practically the final of the class because it was the last test of the class. And I obviously would have done it earlier if I knew we were going to see the movie. Plus, I wasn't done editing this vlog. So I had to do the test because I knew for a fact I wouldn't be home before midnight. But then I was like, fuck, my vlog's gonna be late. And I was hoping that I wouldn't get home too late and that possibly I could edit it when I get home. But I did end up getting home around 1 a.m. and I did have to be at work at 7 a.m. the next morning. So I just took the L and was like, I'll just upload it tomorrow and be late. And that was even later because I got out late and I had to edit both the vlogs and I had things to do when I got home. And I'm a little frustrated with myself about it, but at least they're out. But anyways, I almost tweaked shit because I thought we weren't going to see FNAF 2 on opening night. Because if I saw it later than that, then that's so fucked. So fucked. And if you don't know me, I fucking love FNAF. And FNAF 2 just so happens to be my favorite. Also, look at the lake. It's like a fucking fog lake because of how cold it is. It was very cold that day, by the way. But here's some latte art I got to make for Nick. He's the cook, if I haven't mentioned that already. But yeah, pretty good. Am I right? I don't get to practice latte art too often. I only get to do it for the employees or sometimes locals because, you know, obviously that's a big part of it, especially the whole steaming milk aspect of it. It's not really just the art, it's the steaming the milk part, which I got the steaming down. It's really just the art now. But right now I'm adding, I think it's Goobigon, can't remember, and I'm trying to scrub it off the bottles. I let it sit on the rest of them, but I was trying to see if I could scrub any off right now, but then I just ended up doing this and applying layers of it so it would like marinate. But here I am sealing some bags. Who's ready for some bag sealing, chat? I am. I pace around when I wait for the machine to turn on because I have to wait for it to get hot. And then I hit a little dancey dance. Chat, forgive me for being late. Do you forgive me? Sometimes I sit over here. Right here. But I normally pace around to get my steps in. But here I am, fixing the tops before I slide it through the machine. I take pride in this. I want the seal to be good, and I want it to be straight, and I want it to look perfect. So, I get really happy when it is. So I'm showing you guys. Look at that. Look at that. And here's another one. Watch. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now this one right here, too good. Too good. Now I'm about to get a little fancy. I'm about to get a little, you know, a little risky. I'm running 2 through. Let's see how they turn out. Chat, what do you think? Drop your predictions down below. Perfect. 1. What do you think the second one's gonna be? If you guessed perfect again, you are correct, and you're amazing. Now, I'm collecting all my sealed coffee bags, and I'm bringing them bad boys back upstairs. It tried to take me out. My shirt got caught on, like, the back of it there. Look at those seals. That's what I'm talking about. Now, here I am rolling some silverware, which I also take slight pride in. I'm pretty good at it, I feel like. I do it very smoothly, I do it pretty quickly, and I think I do it pretty nicely. Can I get a hell yeah in the chat? I also find enjoyment, because I guess it's just me rolling silverware, and I'm just kind of in my head with my thoughts, relaxing in a way. Now I am making myself a hot white chocolate, which You know, it's so funny because making this, I was thinking to myself, I've always thought like warm milk, or anyone that drinks warm milk or hot milk is really gross, except when it comes to like, obviously like a hot chocolate. But now, me making a hot white chocolate, it really is just kind of like hot milk with a little flavoring in it. And I fucking love that shit. That shit is too good. But this is me making it for the first time for myself. And I'm really, really excited for it. As you can see, I'm looking at that bad boy. But it was so yummy. And if you saw the other vlog, I came in the other day to get one, and Amanda made me one, which was so yummy. So I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to start making these at work, especially with how cold it was that day and how cold it's going to be moving forward. Look at that pour. Look at that pour. A little extra, you know. Hey, chat. But gotta top that with whipped cream. You know the vibe, you know the vibe. Normally, I do it another way because, as you can see, trying to do like the normal like circle in a way doesn't really work because it starts like spinning and like turning weird. So then I have to like twist the cup around to make it work. But I've been doing a different method that works. But I was trying to be aesthetic for the video so you could see me do the twisting, and I was hoping it was gonna work, but it didn't. But peep my mustache, Romeo. But there it is. Would you guys drink that? Comment down below. Comment down below if you would have drank that. Now I'm just making a drink for Landon in the back. He wanted the iced caramel, so getting that bad boy done. Today was a pretty slow day. Not much happened, not too many customers. So I did get some decent footage, if I do say so myself, of making like drinks in the shots, because I don't like recording when there's people there, obviously. Shakalaka. Voila. We got a drink made. And boom, a straw. And boom, some spins. Now I'm bagging up the 2.5 pound. Oh, God. Wow. Now I'm bagging up the 2.5 pound bag coffees. I haven't done these ones before. So when sealing them, I was a bit confused. It was really weird. You'll see. Because normally, like, I just put it on the machine because the other bags slide it right through. But I had to, like, put the top in and then, like, hold the bag and follow it through. And I got it down. But at first I was like, wait, how am I going to do this? And look, the seal was pretty good. Now I'm just cleaning the bathrooms. I'm just wiping off the sink here. I thought I'd get a quick shot of that because I was alone and I needed some more footage. But yeah, obviously, gloves on, getting that shit done. and avoiding touching the sink because I've bleached almost all of my other work shirts. And here I am vacuuming my last thing of the day, getting up all those crumbs, all that dirt under them tables, and getting the pho up out of there. Which, I'm not complaining, it was a slow day, like I said. But I was tired. I was there since 6, and I think it was about 4 here, and that's when close was. So I was there from open to close, and I just kind of wanted to go home. Now here's John hitting the shopping cart out of the parking spots, which was silly. We waited and John played Clash while we waited on Zoe and Devlin, who showed up late. Oh, and Julia, John's girlfriend. Shout out my goat. I forgot about this. She pays attention to Vlogmas, and she knew what it was, and she knew since John was with me that he was going to be in Vlogmas, and I appreciated that. But that was all of us together. That's Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Zoe's pouring the popcorn. She's spilling it everywhere, per Zoe usual. Me extending in my recliner, all aesthetic. Popcorn in lap, and it's FNAF time.